let go when you show me the judicial warrant. Where is it?
Sir,
where is the warrant?
Sir, I have it in my hand here.
I would like to see the warrant. I would like to see the warrant, and then I will let go. I would like to see the warrant, and then I will let go.
Y'all remember a few days ago, Donald Trump came out and said that ICE need to do what they need to do to make sure that they deal with this illegal alien problem. Am I talking too fast for you? Hold on. Remember he said that? The post on Truth Social? I want y'all ICE to do everything you need to do. Well, here comes doing everything you need to do.
Let's go. You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens. Sir, you don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens. You don't have the, I'm not obstructing, I'm standing right here in the hallway. I asked to see the judicial warrant. By asking for a judicial warrant? You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens asking for a judicial warrant. Stay back, please, stay back.
Go too, sorry. No way. You're arrested. I'm safe. Where are you taking him? Hello?
Since you have no authority to arrest U.S. citizens, where are you taking me? And with what authority?
Why are you arresting
With what authority?
and where are you taking him? No!
Security details. Number one is going to go with him, all right? Hang on, where's number one? Hold on. Brett, number one right here, all right?
Now, if you're trying to figure out who that dude was, that's New York City's Democratic mayoral candidate, Brad Lander. And ladies and gentlemen, this is another one of those political theater stunts where he's holding on to the guy. You know, I want to see the warrant. I want to see the warrant. I want to see the warrant. And I don't understand why they're doing this, but I love it. I love it. Lock him up. Arrest him, because these people think they are beyond the law. And I don't get it. I don't get it because Tom Ullman been saying this for the longest.
There are laws on the books that make it a criminal offense to shield or harbor illegal immigrants, like the sanctuary state city leaders have been doing. Do you think they should be prosecuted for the full extent of the law and possibly put in prison?
Absolutely. And hold tight on that one. Because it's coming. It's coming. I've been clearing that since day one.
Gavin Newsom he's daring Tom Homan to come and arrest him. Should he do it? I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job. Look, I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows. All you have to do is look at the little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget. We're putting a flagpole over there. Under budget. I always do under budget.
And I wonder what the demon name is that's associated with, like, illegal immigration. Because you notice they grabbed him, he was like, what's the name of the demon? Is it illegal alien demon? Illegal immigration demon? Now, here's why ICE has to crack down on these illegal aliens everywhere in blue cities. Because these stunts only work if there's a population there for them to work on. So you can do political theater if the people are there to feel like, yeah, he's supporting us. We're going to go out and commit fraud and vote. But if people ain't there, then none of this matters.
In Concord Tuesday, this man was detained and led out of immigration court. The agents escorting him were beset by an angry crowd. Other agents showed up as reinforcements to separate the detainee from protesters. The man was eventually driven away. This man was also led away by agents in Concord.
This is an attempt to dissuade people from coming to court. It's unconscionable, frankly, what's happening.
Ali Saidi of Stand Together Contra Costa says it's important for people, in fact, to show up for court hearings to get accurate legal advice about their asylum claims.
If you don't come to court, then the immigration authorities will order you deported so that you cannot ever have your hearing.
And as we go through this, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through them taking the gloves off, I want to be clear, I voted for this. I think they should do it. I think absolutely they should do it. But where else you going to catch them at? You either going to catch them at work, which when you catch them at work, the liberals complain about you catching them at work. You're going to catch them when they're on their way to their court hearings. You're going to catch them at home. And that's about it. You're going to catch them when they're driving down the road. But they're going to get caught. And it's clear that they're about to start getting caught over and over and over again. The issue is, the biggest issue about this is the American citizens who are aiding and abetting the illegal aliens. And the narrative that, crossing the border of America is a civil crime, it's a misdemeanor, it's a crime. And this is how you know it's like privileged white liberals who don't get it. If my black behind had a misdemeanor on me when I went to go get my job as an engineer, I wouldn't have got the job. But liberals like, oh, it's just a misdemeanor. It's a civil infraction. Oh, it's a civil infraction. Don't worry about it. And this is the problem we got. They are not grounded in reality.
I am here to support my people, immigrants. We are not all criminals. We are hardworking men, women.
The hearings in Concord were canceled and the courthouse closed because of protests. That was also the case across the bay in San Francisco, where these protesters showed up at immigration court after several people were also detained by agents.
We came out to defend immigrant rights. We know that it's the community showing up strong, not being intimidated by Trump or ICE, that's ultimately going to defend immigrant rights. So that's why we came out here today.
Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, you're saying, well, damn, what make these people think they can behave like this? Well, let me break it down to you. It's real simple. As long as we had the uniparty, right wing, left wing, same bird, there was always cover. You're talking about people who grew up in a political system where there was cover, where you could do anything. That's why the Epstein files and the Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton stuff is so sensational, because they've always had protection. Those protections have been removed. They don't quite realize it yet that they're removed. So they're still acting like they're in this old system. That is the problem. The message has not been received yet strong enough to these people that, the old days of how things function are over. When that message gets sent, you're going to see a huge change, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'll see you on the next video.